So, as you may not know, I've been on hiatus for a few weeks. I've toyed with a few ideas on what to do next. Well, the only thing to do next is to be honest and to tell you guys my side of what is what with me and my opinion of what is what with others. Now, with what's what with others, it has to be opinion based, because when you start talking about other people, I do believe it's appropriate to say your opinion. Let's go there. So my opinion of Mr. Flex and the Mother's Den is simple. They continuously talk about not liking the drama, but yet they promote drama. I got involved with the drama. That's what I did. It was my choice. I could say, well, Mr. Flex invited me into the drama, which he did. All my videos are private, so he couldn't remove his comment if he paid somebody to have it removed. No way. He invited me in there. And throughout the entire process, and I do mean the entire process, I never once found one moment where anything went wrong. Not one. I don't know. How many lives have I been in the Mother's Den? The lounge. The lounge. I'm sorry. I see it as the Mother's Den because they're always telling you what to do or what to think. It's the lounge. The appropriate term is the lounge. It is what it is. It's the lounge. Even though you really can't smoke a cigarette or drink a beer in there without being harassed in some fashion. I've never seen so many hypocrites in my fucking life. They get it. Anyways. So I'm in there. And what? Lord and behold, there's a guy in there. His channel name is NECRO. So I made to them what was leaning towards a racial remark by calling him Negro. To where I could see, now that I've looked back at it for quiet, blissful weeks of not listening to them, I could especially see it on the internet, especially using a phone to being alive. Most people use a webcam on their computer, which would make more sense with a better mic. But I could see where it would come off to him if he was high and slightly incoherent, where it would sound like I'm saying Negro or Negro. Last time I checked, Negro was not a bad word. Not only does it mean black, but it's also the color of a man or a woman's skin. Now, if he was referring to the fact that I was leaning towards the I in the N-word, that's drama. You see, that's drama. That's the kind of drama I usually just stay away from. But they kind of got me. They kind of pulled me in trying to defend myself against... It's not what I meant. Had I known that it was pronounced Necro, I thought to myself, okay, wait a minute, when this first happened, where the fuck is the K? Where's the K? Necro? Yeah, they said, well, he's trying to tell you that all you had to do was call him Alex. I'm like, the fuck, wait a minute. Why didn't y'all just start off with that? You know that when Mr. Flex privated me in that lounge, which is a thing that I didn't even know existed because I don't do lives, all he said was watch it. Watch it there. Watch it. Watch it there. Now, see, I don't know if Mr. Flex has the playback for that because nobody else does, because it was private, so you can't even screen capture it unless you were Johnny on the spot knowing what the fuck you were doing, which I didn't. So what happens? Flex says, don't let it happen again in a nutshell. That's basically what he said. Just watch it. I'm like, what the fuck did I even do? I said, and I told Flex in that private, see, this is what he's not sharing with his panel, or anybody else for that matter. I told him, I says, dude, I wasn't being disrespectful. I don't know how his name's pronounced. What did I say? That's what I told him over and over again. What did I say? What did I say? Necro. Necro. Or Necro is what I said. But the E, I guess, was, how do they say that? The E was highlighted? I don't know. You gotta be a fucking grammar teacher to fucking get on the Flex Lounge, apparently. Even on half the people in the lounge now that I've listened to, and I've wanted to say something so bad or comment, aggravates me to no end. They call him Necro on a regular basis, and nobody says a fucking word. I know why Flex did that to me, because he wanted to pop my cherry and get control. That's the only thing I can figure, is because all he had to say was, dude, look, you said it wrong twice. Just call him Alex. And I was like, that would have been fun. I've been like, dude, I had no clue. That's fine. I'll call him Alex. Is easy to do. These motherfuckers and their hang-ups. So what's next? This went on for a good... It's still going on now. That's the only reason that he's got a hang-up, except for the fact... You're going to love this. Almost all the people that I actually do get along with in this here gig community are black. Yes, they're Negroes. Funny thing is about that is my friends, he don't like. Flex don't like my friends. My I call them co-workers for lack of a better term. You got DoorDash Revolution, and you got Hot Facts with Robert Reese. And actually, I can't say that I'm friends with Marcus, but there's another one that Flex does not get along with, doesn't like. Now he will say, it's not because they're black, it's because they're assholes, because they're liars, because they're shit starters. I'm like, how many white guys have done the same fucking thing, Mr. Flex, in your lounge? You give them the biggest pass in the world. So, well, what about, oh my God, I forgot that guy's name. I do this sometimes. Give me a second. Sensei. Sensei is a black man, also known as a Negro, Mr. Flex. A Negro. Yeah, with an E. Don't confuse it this time, Mr. I got shit in my ears. So, here we go. Some of my best friends are black. Oh, God, you know those people, don't you? You know them. Some of my best friends are black. I have nothing to defend. I even take still pictures with big black men on the sidewalk to make sure that all my friends and my followers... Flex is not... He's not that guy. He loves black people. He reminds me of Jerry Maguire. I love black people! That's Flex. I swear to God. I'm starting to wonder, honestly, because I rarely hear him attack anybody white. And the one that he does attack, which is Real Talk with Roy, snap like a finger, man. He switches sides so fast. It's unbelievable. What does he do? Roy is a junk. Roy needs to get his shit together. Roy this, Roy that. And then Roy gets on his lounge and he's like, yeah, brother, I get it. Roy's off the lounge. Boom! Fucks him up again. I'm like, either that's drama or Flex is full of shit. I say both. I say that's a win-win on Flex right there. He's getting both nailed at the same time. Now, moving on. Every single buddy on that panel is so jacked up on drama, you know, the drama they hate. They're so jacked up on drama. What is the main theme of me pulling my channel down to private? Because obviously I didn't kill the channel. So what was my main theme on pulling down the channel private? Any takers? Oh, we don't need any takers. I don't need to explain it. You don't need me for that. Who do you need? Flex. Flex and Cherry. What did Cherry say? Oh, don't you get on Cherry. I'm not getting on Cherry. I'm not even getting on Flex. I'm giving you my opinion. However, I also said I would give you my side of it. Okay, we heard their opinion. So, why did I pull my channel? Well, it's because my wife told me to. And that's what they said. Because my wife told me to. This is funny. They must have fucking microphones and cameras in my house, I guess. That's illegal, isn't it? I'm kidding. Of course they don't. But what I'm getting at is they act like they know more about you than you know yourself. So, I'll tell you what they said. and then I'll tell you what actually is. Here's part A, what they said. He pulled his channel because he was on YouTube a long time ago, and his wife left him over it. Sound familiar, Cherry? Does that sound familiar, Red? Does that sound familiar, Flex? I'm yelling like this because you guys can't fucking hear. So, I listened to that live. I listened to them talk. No comments. I don't give a fuck if I'm blocked. I can make a video and comment that way. Blocking somebody is bullshit. So, I listened to them. Go on and on. Yeah, well. And then they get comments from trolls. Yeah, his wife left him. His wife left him over to YouTube. That's why he closed his channel, because his new wife got on him. Oh, okay. That's what happened then, Flex, huh? Cherry? Red? That's the story you guys are gonna stick with. Not knowing a fucking thing other than what your trolls told you. Yeah, they're a good source of information. Okay. That's my opinion about them, other than the fact that those were the words I heard. That's what they said. In my opinion. Because that's what I heard. So I thought, okay, now it's time for me to tell you what actually happened, because now I'm talking about me, and this is what actually happened. By the way, you can Google this, and you trolls should have no issues with that, Felix. After all, you got a lot of guys working for you for free, except for that few cents that they get for being on your lounge. Here we go. My first wife. And if anybody from my old times hears this, you can verify it. You know who you are. There's quite a few of you out there. I know you're watching, because every once in a while I get a comment from some of you. I know you guys are afraid to show your faces. I don't blame you. I'm not sure why I'm back at this point, but maybe it'll make sense in eventual time. I don't know. My first wife died. Dead. She's gone. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I guess you're right. You said she left me because of YouTube. I guess you're right. She left me while I was on YouTube to go see God in heaven because her liver gave out because she drank too much. It's public record, brother. You guys couldn't figure that out? You couldn't look that up? You know everything about me, but you couldn't figure that one out, huh? I guess your trolls need to be retrained, Flex. Big time. Anybody wants to call me out on this, Google that shit. Tear it up. Call me a liar. Go ahead. You don't make shit like that up, by the way. I don't give a fuck if it is an ex-wife that you didn't like. If she ain't dead, she ain't dead. My first wife is dead. She passed away. UK hospital. That's University of Kentucky, by the way. Not the one over the pond. She died. It was very fast and unexpected when her liver went out like that. Because she was stubborn, wouldn't listen to anybody. It was a very gruesome experience, and nothing I'd even wish on Flex to see or go through. Or anybody he loves or cares about. Of course, I'm sure Flex is very heartfelt about it, so thanks, Flex. My second wife, the one I'm with now, she's my biggest supporter of whatever it is I choose to do, including YouTube. She had nothing to do with me pulling the channel. Nothing. To make it private. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing. Zero. As a matter of fact, she's been asking me why I'm not making YouTube videos, because she's so used to me sitting in here while she's either on the couch or in the next room. She knows most of this is bullshit. She does. She gets it. She knows it's entertainment. She knows you guys aren't the only one that video masturbate. I video masturbate too. What I mean by video masturbation is it's like mentally masturbating. Not physically, you fucking cheese dicks. It's mental. It gets you off to make a video. It gets you off to get responses. It gets you off. See, back in 2005 to 10, we called it video masturbation because unlike the people that were watching porn, we weren't physically getting off. We were mentally getting off. It was fun. It was interesting to see what they were going to say about you the next day after you open your mouth in response to what they said in response to you. And yeah, it's a circle. It's like a tornado. And it's going so fast that most of it's so full of shit. So full of shit. And you know that going into it. You can't expect everybody to be honest. You don't want them to be honest. Because when everybody's honest, it's boring. It's like watching, well, I guess it's like watching, oh my God, here we go. I'm going to waste 30 seconds. I'm trying to remember this name again. Dino. Dino is real. He's negative as fuck. God, he's like a negative firecracker, and Flex lit the fucking wick. Boom, negativity. But, there's a but. He is keeping it real, Flex. This shit is hard to do when you deal with the manipulation, which is what Dino has been referring to since the day I started breaking his balls, and then he started breaking my balls. Do you know why I stopped talking about Dino? It was simple. I can't argue with him. His facts. I can't argue with his facts. The only thing I can say is the one idea of being negative on a regular basis and not just calling it quits and doing something else, that's what I was calling out. DoorDash to me is not as bad as it is for him, but you're all putting everybody in the same fucking shoes and then putting the shoes in the same fucking closet and getting pissed off at them when you disagree with them. I wasn't disagreeing with what Dino said. I was disagreeing with his attitude, and his attitude is piss poor at best. That's what I had a hard time with. Because I'm like, if you ain't got a solution, what the fuck are you doing this for? You're not going to change DoorDash, bro. Ever. You're only going to change you. You're the only one you can change. You can't change Flex. You can't change me. You can't change DoorDash. You can't change how long the red light lasts at an intersection. So, drive a different way. Find different friends. Find a different forum. Find a different app. That's what I was saying to Dino. That's all water under the bridge. This one's on you, Flex. Prick. So, I am here now to say that all the facts that Flex has are wrong. Putrid at best. Really ugly. And I had to speak my mind about that after taking a few weeks off because I wanted to make sure when I came back that I came back correctly. Explain myself, even the children, the lounge. So I think I got that right because I've seen these guys backstab each other on a left and right basis. And oh my God, the fact that they're actually all compadres on the lounge and then they make their lives separately and they make their videos and their shorts separately and they cut each other at the kneecaps. I'm like, either that's drama or cutthroat. Last time I checked on the lounge, they don't like either one of those things. Drama or cutthroat. But yet that's the fucking theme of the lounge, man. Watch that beehive. You are going to get stung. What I mean by stung is you're going to wonder why you wasted so much time with that bullshit. So for the last time, Flex, I would like to pronounce myself anti-stupidity. You said I'm not ever coming back to the lounge. You said I was no longer welcome in the lounge. Well, Mr. Flex, I wouldn't go back into your lounge any more than I would allow your stupid-ass troll, numbnuts, cherry picker, to even talk about my wife in any way, shape, or form again. That kind. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not adult. It doesn't represent anything positive. It doesn't represent any humor. And last of all, when a man has to attack another man's wife in any way, shape, or form, that man lost all battles. By fucking default. You know what I mean by that? It's called a sucker punch, homie. Something the people in your lounge are very good at. They talk without knowing shit about what they're talking about. Yeah, I said them words. One more thing. TORP out. I'll get it right.